Hello, my name is Amanda Broughton, and today I would like to speak to you all about why you should not smoke. Smoking is a killer. It can also damage your organs, including your heart and lungs. It can cause cancer as well. My mother was diagnosed with cancer over a year ago due to smoking, and I myself am a smoker. I know the risk of smoking, and it is a hard habit to kick. I have been informed if I do not stop smoking, I can end up with the same cancer my mom has 10 years earlier. Cancer is a killing machine. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention states that smoking is the reason for 480,000 deaths each year in the United States. That is more deaths than HIV, illegal drug use, alcohol use, motor vehicle injuries, and firearm-related accidents combined. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention also state that more than 10 times as many U.S. citizens have died from cigarette smoking than have died in all the wars fought by the United States during its history. It is 90% cause of all cases of lung cancer deaths in men and women. A good portion of the people who smoke die from COPD, which is chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. So you see, smoking is not worth the health risk, or worse, death. Is smoking really worth leaving your loved ones behind? Just think of all the people you leave behind when you die. Your children, siblings, possibly your parents, and the list goes on. As many of you know, smoking can cause serious injury to your organs. Two of your main organs that will be affected by smoking are your heart and your lungs. When you smoke one cigarette, you are taking in over 4,000 chemicals. The Tri-County Cessation Center shows a chart on their website with all the different chemicals in a cigarette. Chemicals include acetaminophen to yeast. Now, while some of these chemicals are not bad for you, a mixture of them can be deadly. The American Lung Cancer Association states that smoke can cause COPD, chest infections, chronic cough, and lung cancer, which, when you smoke, it destroys the cilia, natural hair in your lungs that protects the lungs against infection. When you lose the cilia, it catches to your lungs because you have no way to clean it out. Soon after, you will start having problems breathing. Now, I know I panic when I cannot breathe. Take, for instance, if you get stuck underwater a little too long, you can't breathe, you panic. But just think if you had to live like this every day because of smoking. Another organ that is affected by smoking is the heart. When smoking, it can cause harm to the function of your heart and function of your blood vessels. This increases your risk for atherosclerosis, which is a disease in which waxy substance called plaque builds up in the arteries. Over time, the plaque will harden and narrow your arteries and limit the flow of oxygen-rich blood to your organs and other parts of your body. The National Heart, Lung, and Blood Institute states that smoking is a major risk factor for peripheral arterial disease, also known as PAD, which is a condition in which plaque builds up in the arteries that carries blood to the head, organs, and limbs. This increases the risk for heart disease, heart attack, and stroke. I have seen my mom firsthand have a heart attack, and it is not pretty. It is very scary. You do not want to risk having a heart attack due to smoking. Unless you seriously want to take that risk, I would not recommend it. Smoking is also the leading cause of cancer. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention stated that smoking causes about 90% of lung cancer cases in the United States. Also, it has stated smoking is estimated to increase the risk of men developing lung cancer by 25 times and of women developing lung cancer by 25.7 times. But smoking does not only cause lung cancer, it can cause bladder, blood, cervix, esophagus, larynx, oropharynx, stomach, trachea, and bronchus cancer. Reading statistics, it states that if nobody smoked, 1 in every 3 cancer deaths in the United States would not happen. See, the risks are real with cancer smoking. And if you could just imagine the lives that would be saved if you or someone around you did not smoke, then you would see that it is very important to not smoke. As I've mentioned, smoking is not only causes cancer, but it can harm your organs, and how smoking really is a killer. If you know anyone who smokes, maybe you can give them this information or use it for you if you are a smoker to help you quit. This is not a scare tactic, but rather a way of me trying to help you out before you end up really sick and not able to breathe, or worse, dead. On my charts, I have the websites, which you can go to check out my information. Thank you.